My
That's
ancestors been sailing these winds before their ancestors.
This shrimp is thick with 2 C's.
I landed in Hawaii, and this is an outdoor airport. The terminal is outside. I landed on a volcano, and then now look at this. This is the baggage pickup. I'm like inside, but outside. It's daylight right there. It's crazy. They told me I could get whatever car I wanted, so I got a Mustang. So now I'm gonna head to my hotel and see what that looks like. I hit the brakes way too hard. We had to test it though. It's okay. It's fine. Hey, we made it. This is my super authentic. Definitely didn't come in and set my whole tripod up and act like I just walked in. Walk-in impression. I got 2 beds. It's a mine and mine setup because, you know, we solo travel. But we got the mountains over there. Quinn's almost by the sea. So we got the captain's platter because I haven't eaten today. I haven't slept. I've just been on a plane for 12 hours. That's pretty much all I've done today. So it's got pineapple coleslaw, which sounds incredibly good, French fries, and then 2 different types of fried fish, I believe. And then I got these big old shrimps. But this coleslaw looks crazy good. Yeah, this coleslaw is crazy good. That's like one of the best coleslaws I've ever had, actually. Hey, why is that shrimp so thick? It's like dense. It's like shrimp that you're used to, but like it works out. Like this shrimp is thick with 2 C's. This is like a 9.2. This is literally how close it is. That's my hotel right there. But right now, I didn't do towels when I left home, so I needed to use my beach towels, and I have to go buy one because I'm manta ray swimming later. All right, so I'm walking there now. You park on the street and just like walk for a little bit. But I got a bathing suit that I purchased that I didn't realize has no pockets. I don't get how women do it. I feel like I'm holding a million things right now, and I have 4 things in my back pocket because it's the only pocket I have. I don't know, I'm about to get a freaking purse or something. I'm absolutely a sneakers on the beach kind of guy. I could not be out here with the pickies out and some flippies. That will never be me. Okay, just got here. It's pronounced Eka Canoe. That's it right here. You just walk around the corner and you meet them over here. At the pier, they give you a wetsuit they put you in because apparently the water is crazy cold. I did not realize that. But this is the manta ray swimming with Eka Canoe, and it's pronounced Eka Canoe. It's only $135. Haven't done it yet, obviously, but based off of the price point, that seems crazy worth it for what it is already. The reason I booked Eka Canoe, pronounced Eka Canoe. From what I understood, this is the only one that uses like a traditional Hawaiian boat. So all of the other ones, they're going out on boats that are bigger than these ones that look like fishing boats, but this is what we go out on. Like a straight up Hawaiian, culturally accurate island hopper boat. And we're just gonna hop out of this. So, I mean, I figured coming here, want to get the full authentic feeling, you know?
Our canoe, our Hawaiian sailing canoe,
Down at the end over there.
was traditionally used for inter-island sailing and coastal sailing, but it was a war canoe.
Yeah.
And what makes it so good for war and just loading all of your people up because it's such a seaworthy canoe.
Yeah.
But there's many varieties of canoes. Like you have fishing canoes that have sails. You have voyaging canoes. If you heard of Hokulea,
Okay.
which is the mama canoe,
Okay.
she's 60 feet and she's a voyaging canoe. So everything about that canoe looks exactly the same as our canoe, but everything is much bigger. So like the gunnels are like much.
What was the name of this one?
The name Kini Kini.
Nice.
Yeah, Va'a Kini Kini. And Kini Kini means abundance and gratitude.
Nice.
And when my boss built this canoe,
Okay.
you know, there used to be tens of thousands of these canoes back 1300s,
yeah,
even before and after. So he wanted to name this canoe in the honor of all the other canoes.
Yeah.
And with a bigger dream to have more of these same exact canoes out here.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take him to build something like that?
This canoe took not too long, a little over under 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yes.
It was just him, or he had like a team or something?
He had a few other guys, and this canoe was built on the island of Oahu.
Okay. And
And
they just like sailed it here?
no, so there's a valley called Waihole.
Okay.
There's actually a song about it, and he built the hulls of the canoe, just the hull,
Yeah.
in a taro patch.
Okay.
And then he shipped the hulls over to Kona, and he rigged the whole sailing canoe.
That's sick.
Yeah. And his purpose, for this canoe, this isn't everything that we do. Like Mantas is just
What else do you
something.
guys do?
We do kids programs, educational programs, and we do morning tour, cultural sails.
So you just like sail around and tell people
we
the history of the island and everything?
We sail up and down this coast about 3 miles.
Okay.
And we just try to educate people about the culture of this coastline.
Yeah.
The correct, we call it mo'olelo, which is the correct stories.
Okay. And they're all under the Eka Canoe?
All under the Eka Canoe.
Eka Canoe. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong. I'll get it right.
And you know what's cool about our name? Eka is a specific wind to this Kona side.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't happen anywhere else on the island or other islands because it's only specific to this. It's a light offshore breeze that comes off the mountain of Hula Lai. So that's what the fishermen of these villages down there, they would use the eka to sail off the fish, their ahupua. And then they would use the onshore breeze is called a ke'au. And the ke'au is the onshore breeze which switches from the offshore to the onshore around, 12 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's cool.
So these are like very ancient winds. Like my
That's sick.
ancestors been sailing these winds before their ancestors.
That was easily one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. 47 out of 10. That was the craziest thing ever. They get so close to you, you have to like dodge them because you're not allowed to touch them. They were like, yeah, they're gonna get close. I didn't realize they're gonna be like on you. That was sick. All right, quick little recap before I go to bed. I've slept a total of 4 hours in the last 48, so I definitely gotta go to sleep now. For what that cost, that was an absolute must-do experience. That was insane. So we went and there's probably like 6 other boats, but they're all like regular fishing boats. So I would definitely recommend doing the one that I did just because it was way more of a cultural experience as well. The guy that owns the company has been here for generations. His whole like bloodlines from here. He built his boat, modeled it after one that he got his hands on that was 250 years old before the Western world had any influence over Hawaiian culture. So it was a really cool experience to get to have. So absolute 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Everyone should experience something like that. Tomorrow we're going on a stargazing hike. So, I mean, hopefully that day is just as good as today.